I had to run to the thrift store because I needed to try to find a couple of things to sell. And then I also bought me some clothes because I needed just some basic shirts for fall because I don't have any basic long sleeve shirts. So I ended up finding a few there. I'll go ahead and show you the haul. I ended up picking this up. I thought this was cute. It's a napkin holder. And it's one thing I don't have. It was $1.50 for it. And it'll work perfectly in the kitchen to hold my napkins. So I figure I'd grab it while I was there since I didn't have one. Another thing I grabbed, I couldn't pass it up, is this beautiful cup. And it says, as American as apple pie in it. I thought this would be absolutely gorgeous to add into my fall decor. And this is actually from Cracker Barrel. So how pretty is that? Dishwasher and microwave safe, so it's not extremely old, but it barely has even anywhere on the bottom. My guess is they just use this as a decorative piece, which I might use it to drink out of, who knows. But I thought that was really pretty. I wish they would have had a couple more, I would have grabbed them. But this was $2 for this. And then we'll go into the clothes. I picked up, let's see, some I have to sell and some I'm keeping. This is Thread and Supply. This is for me. It's a size large. And it's just like a sweatshirt type thing. It has a hoodie on it. I just thought this might be really cozy and warm. So I don't have a whole lot of sweatshirts, so I got that. And then, let's see. Like I said, I just needed some basics. This is by Segments. It's 100% merino wool. I don't know. But this is just a long sleeve t-shirt. I wear a lot of cardigans and I wear a lot of t-shirts in the late fall, early winter. And I like to wear shirts underneath, long sleeve shirts underneath my t-shirts. So this I couldn't pass up. This was so soft and I had to grab it. This is by Third and Malt. I have never heard of that brand before, and I sell quite a bit of clothing, but there's always something different coming out. I wish you guys could feel this because it is so soft, but that's what it looks like. And the collar, I don't like turtlenecks. I don't like anything near my neck. But the way that this one droops down, it should be fine. Because it's not like right at my neck. It should like droop down when I have it on. So I thought that was really cute. And it's so soft. This one I picked up to sell. I thought this was cute. If it fit me, I'd probably keep it. But it is just called Smiley World. That's the brand. It's a hoodie, and then this is what it looks like. How cute is that? And then it says Smiley World down both sleeves as well. See if I can show it here. Get my hand in there. Smiley World. How cute is that? So it is a hoodie, pullover, but I had to grab that because somebody might like it. We'll see. This one is for me. It's by the brand BB or Bye Bye. I don't know what size it is, but it definitely looks like it'll fit me. And it looks plain, but this is the part that got me. How cute is that? So that kind of like brings the fall in, even though it's like a pinkish. That kind of brings the fall in, and then the color is the same way. So I thought that was really, really cute. I love that little detail on there. And then this is just a pink one. It's by Tech Gear, size large. And it's just a pink one. It's not heavyweight. I don't want anything like really heavy because I do sweat in the winter too. So, and these will go like underneath cardigans and, like I said, t-shirts and stuff. So I love cardigans. This I picked up to sell. I only got it because it's new with tags and I thought it fit in with the season. It's called Isabella Rodriguez and it's a size medium. It's brand new with tags. Not my color whatsoever, but somebody out there likes green, and it's got really cute detail on the bottom, so I'm not exactly sure. I think you can just tie it into bows. It's not like the waist is adjustable or anything like that, but I thought that was cute. I suppose somebody will like it. And then the last thing I picked up for me was this hoodie, and it's by Athleta. No, this isn't for me. This is, well, if I can fit in it, it'll be for me. But it's a medium, so I don't think it'll fit yet. But Athleta is a pretty good brand, and it's just a pullover. And some brands, you know, they run big, so whether Athleta does or not, I am not sure. I love this. Blue is my favorite color, though. So, I'll look it up, see if it's worth selling, and then I'll try it on. Even if it's not worth selling, it's getting listed, so, because I bought it. And then, just a couple other things I picked up just to sell, hopefully, is I've been doing really, really good with knitting needles lately. People are buying knitting needles like nuts, but we are going into the season where everybody's wanting to knit cozy things. So I found some new ones and they were all on sale. So it's just a bunch of the circular knitting needles like that. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to look them up and see if they're worth anything individually. Otherwise I'm going to lot it all together. And I also have some yarn that I can just put a whole lot together. That way somebody can just start knitting whatever they want because they'll have yarn. And then the last thing I picked up is just this. It's called, it's a cross, what do you call it? Latch hook kit. Right there. And this is what it looks like. It's called Fall Mill. And this box, I don't think has been opened at all. So they must have got it and decided they didn't want it. I don't know how things end up at the thrift store. But I thought somebody might like that and want to do it for fall. Because I do sell a lot of craft stuff. People love craft stuff, especially for fall. So I'll probably put that on Etsy and on eBay. Alright, I'm going to get this stuff put into the washer and then we'll see what else we can get done. we're in the barn now. And this is my workspace, and you're staring at my tree because I did not decorate this for fall yet because I totally forgot that I had some fall decorations up in the attic in here. So that is what we're going to do. We are going to decorate this tree for fall. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, here she is, all lit up. You can see the lights. I have them on kind of flashy. And then this is the top of the fireplace. All the stuff I have up here is for sale, so that's the best I can do with that. But I think she's pretty. I like to decorate her for spring, fall, and Christmas time, and throughout the winter. So if you were ever out here and you wondered why I have a tree in here, this is why. Because I just think she's pretty, she gives off a nice glow, and I love to decorate her during the seasons. Now I do have this little guy here, which I think I'm just going to set right here, so he's right there for me when I'm doing my work. And then I just have this little pumpkin, which I think I just might just kind of throw up here because I don't get into that very often. So it's not much out here, but it's little touches here and there. And the tree is my favorite. I do need to get more flowers for it next year, but it will have to do this year. Somebody actually made this, and I was wanting one because I seen them at, I think it was Lowe's or something one year, and I'm like, oh, that's easy to make. I never got around to making one. So we were at a yard sale 2 years ago, and my husband, I about flipped out. I don't even know if I had the car in park before I jumped out of it. And I said, here is my tree I've been wanting. And she was asking $50 for it. Happily paid her $50 and brought her home. She does take up quite a bit of space in here, but I am happy with her. I think she's gorgeous, and I just enjoy looking at her during the cold seasons. And then I will normally put my fireplace on. It is an electric fireplace, and that gives out just a little bit of heat. And then I do have a heater in here because when we first got this barn and we insulated it and everything, that was our only source of heat. And of course, that had to have been the first winter that we had so cold. So cold for weeks. And things froze up in here because that couldn't keep going. Because it was teens and for days upon days, and this little fireplace couldn't handle it. 32 and above, it does fine, but anything lower than that, so we ended up getting another heater, and I pretty much use that too. So I usually have both of these running over the winter, but that changes colors. You guys have seen the electric fireplaces and stuff. Changes colors, or it might not be plugged in. Oh, there it is. So, there you go. Got the ambience. And then I can change the temperature and all that. Change the colors. Yeah, I love that. But right now it's too hot to even think about that. Now I just have a few things I need to get done. And we'll see what else we can do. Morris. Yeah, are you laying with the scarecrows? I know, you're so cute. You're so cute. Alright, if you watched my fall decorate with me on when I did my living room, I said I have a ghost blanket for Halloween. And this is the blanket that we picked out. We did get this from Ollie's, and it was $7.99 for it. So it's like October 2nd right now. And I figure I'd go ahead and bring it out. I think it is really cute. Doesn't necessarily go with the rest of the stuff on the couch, but you know what? We're going to go with it. Because we're not matchy around here. And that is so warm. So it's thick. So I think I'm going to be cozying up with that quite often, because this one's not really thick. This one is much thicker and cozier. So I'll probably be grabbing for that. But yep. There's that. I told you guys I would show you when I put it on my couch when I brought it out. So there you go. I think it is adorable. The sky looks so pretty tonight. My hummingbirds are gone, so I'm going to have to take at least one of my hummingbird feeders down. I'll leave one up in case we get a straggler, but for the most part, they're gone. I have to take this down. I have to take that down. I have to take my flags out. And my cat is still out there sleeping on the scarecrows. I changed out my fence that goes along there with the flowers. I had a smaller fence, and this fence was around where my pond used to be, around there. There used to be a pond out there. If you guys are new, we filled that in this year and we planted flowers. So we just I went ahead and took the fence from around that and put it up there, and it's holding up my flowers better. That way they're not drooping all over the place. Or wheat and yut, or whatever the heck that stuff is. Millet. They'll be doing that pretty soon. They're working on the corn right now, so I guess the millet has to stay out there a little bit longer than corn does. This is actually the first year we've had millet in our field. It's usually corn or beans. And then there's my puppy. Just looking out there, looking at her more and more. She loves that cat so much. Don't you, Rube? Ruby, don't you love that kitty cat? Is that your buddy? Are you being shy? Are you being shy? Being a snob. Okay.